Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to continue to talk about narcissism and ways to avoid that and narcissistic people, things that they do, habits that they have, and ultimately just knowing that once you start to recognize that you can't be around these people or have any type of relationship from that. Nothing beneficial will happen from even being around them, even talking to them, even wasting any of your energy addressing them. So some of the other traits that they have, that you can maybe use for yourself, to recognize, this person is narcissism, and what they're doing is it's unhealthy, and it's not going to be a beneficial relationship, and it's not going to be a mutual benefit in a relationship, and there's going to be no give and take. It's going to be all about them. And so that's how they spin it. But one of the other things that I wanted to bring up is addressing narcissistic questions. Okay, so they'll maybe ask you a question and then spin it and take your words and spin it either two ways for themselves. Okay, so nothing's good going to happen for you by even addressing them. But they might ask you a question like, what do you think I did, because it's about them, what do you think that I did that was good, that you could say, let's say about sports, since it happens a lot in sports, a lot of narcissists in sports constantly. So now if you tell them the truth, but they can't handle it, okay, which if it's negative, like you didn't do that good, okay, which is the truth, they can't handle it, they'll say, get butthurt, you didn't wow, you're noise talking, you think you're bad, it's not, because you told them the truth. Okay, so anyone who have any type of decency as a coach, or even as a friend, you might want to tell someone honest truth, that they couldn't handle it in the first place. So you have to beware that is not going to be a beneficial relationship, and they're going to go around and badmouth beta recruitment. So I got some of my other videos, and I had seen some other stuff online and stuff like this about people. They were calling these people beta recruitment was something I came up with myself, because that's like, how do these people recruit all these other betas to like try to say they want to go against somebody, and it's a narcissistic syndrome, basically. It's something else I just came up with on top of my head, that starts to become addictive and infectious with other people. I'm saying that it's really a sick thing that's in society. So remember, strong people don't act like that. Okay, if somebody's real deal strong, they're real deal confident, they're not going to have this type of issues going on. So you got to, but the only reason that I'm even doing this video, because I hope that people can maybe can see it, maybe recognize it and go, man, these people are and it's a lot of people that are like that. Okay, I would probably just guesstimate maybe a third of the people that you meet in life. So that's going to be 33 and a third % of the people that you even meet in life, okay, are probably not going to have that type of core values where they've actually strengthened themselves. They built up this foundation where they've been strong about something, they've been confident about something, they've really been about anything. Okay, so they're kind of feeding off of your energy. They want to feed off your energy. They want to be about what you're about, and they have a real mental sickness issue, stuff going on, and it can be infectious, and they try to infect other people, and they could even do that by paying other people money. I've seen they've even could the beta recruitment, but they call this flying monkeys. That's what it was, flying monkeys. So they recruited other people to be the flying monkeys. So that was I guess an analogy to the Wizard of Oz movie, where like the Wicked Witch of the West, right? She sends out her flying monkeys, right? That she recruited to try to go against someone else who was maybe the alpha character in the movie, who was the good character, who's somebody who was about something, and so they send out the flying monkeys, right? And so that was what they had done to try to go against somebody for so then they can all get back and chit chat and laugh about how they were crap heads and how bit of crappy persons that they were, and they can sit back and laugh, and they'll start telling the narcissistic intro jokes. I'd have other ones in there, but all the intro phrases, I was the one, and they start going on, and it was because of me that I did this negative, and I was the one who, and it's the literally crap storm, okay? A literal crap storm that they try to start and develop, because that's who they are, okay? That's the kind of person they are. It's the type of negativity that they dwell on, okay? So avoiding the questions that they ask, okay? So they would ask you a question, okay? So if you were to tell them, yes, it's okay, that would be like a neutral answer, or just okay, because they're going to try to get something out of you to try to spin, okay? That's it, what I'm saying? So if you were telling them, hey, that was great job, what I'm saying? Then they'll take it and they'll maybe use that as a reference to maybe try to spin that's about them. That they would say, he said I was the best ever, or something, or you said I was the best ever, and he said I was the best, and I did so good, and this and that, and I'm about that, because they're talking about themselves. Okay, they want to talk about themselves and spin it like themselves, and they could have done this and that because he said I was. So even addressing that is going to be a no-no, okay, because they would just spin it about themselves. Okay, so if you were even any kind of coach, any type of, like, you tell people the truth. I mean, if I want my team to be the best, or if I wanted my players to be the best, my teammates to be the best, you're gonna tell them the truth about, like, hey, you're not doing this right. You need to maybe do this, but in constructive ways to try to build them up to make it better. Not that you're trying to. But sometimes people need to be told like it is, because in games like this, it's W's and L's, it's wins and losses, what I'm saying, and that's it. All the other stuff is what you fight for, but ultimately, did you win or did you lose? And that's the standard. Okay, you have standards and stuff like this that you have to adhere by, and all the other stuff is irrelevant. Did you win or lose? What I'm saying? So the fight and all this other stuff is like a huge part of it, but taking that criticism. So, but the narcissist is going to say that you said something negative, and they're going to get butthurt, like the face, like, oh. And then they're going to say you talk noise about them. They're going to say you think you're bad, you're so bad, or something like this, or you think you're better than them, or you think that something else because you told them the truth. Okay, so there's nothing gonna happen good from even addressing the question. Okay, so when I start to ask you this question, if you can, I would tell people sometimes like this: hold on a second, I'll be back, and you leave. You vacate the premises. Just leave. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got a phone call. I would do anything. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on.